look pretty today so that I can post it in social media.
We humans are seeking for social validation. Social media plays such a big role in our life, but it can influence our mental health and physical one. If you post mean comments online, it can lead to depression, anxiety, fear, and self-esteem issues. Social media is a powerful weapon, but it can damage your reputation. Cyberbullying causes significant emotional, psychological, and physical distress. Millennials are easy to state their negative opinion in social media world, but that opinion will lead to destruction. Because for you, it is easy to state your negative opinion on social media world, and that's your chances of developing social anxiety to others. Now, you must know the right side for you. Be sure to taste your words before you spit them out.
I don't look like her. She's in all the magazines, so much prettier than me. You don't know it hurts
Social media plays a very important role in today's life. Social media are web-based online tools that enable people discover and learn new information, share ideas, interact with new people and organizations. It has changed the way people live their life today, and it makes communication much easier.
Despite having a unique advantage, social media is considered to be one of the most harmful elements of society. If the use of social media is not monitored, it can lead to grave consequences.
According to Wingmore, social media is a collective term for applications and websites which focus on communication, community input-based interaction, content sharing, and elaboration. However, there are still some drawbacks in social media, like too much content, jealousy, constant competition, and inadequate fact-checking that cause anxiety, trauma, and depression. In line with this, we would like to help decrease death rate related to the use of social media and to become a spokesperson to individuals who are suffering from cyberbullying through our advocacy. This will serve as a reminder that no one controls us, even the social media.
In this time of pandemic, Facebook, Google, and YouTube are mostly used by professors, teachers, and students to access, share, and advance their knowledge. They use social media to contain information with a lot of images, videos, teaching aids, and tools that students can access and can easily understand their lessons. It can help create and preserve meaningful relationships too. The positive impacts of social media includes improved communication and interaction with friends, families, and to the teachers during the class discussion. It also helps students to develop communication skills through online interaction.
Social media. Social media can destroy the mental health by decreasing the attention and the self-esteem of its user, which make individuals suffer from depression and anxiety. In social media, people can hurt anyone's feelings and can be a victim of cyberbullying. And also, the spread of false information can be one of those many reasons to suffer depression and could lead to death of a person.
All right, so let's talk social media. How does that impact youth, particularly, especially when we're talking about mental health, suicide, and depression?
Well, when you think on the bullying side, many youth become very courageous behind a send button. And that bullying, unfortunately, is the root of many suicides because many kids can't, first of all, don't know how to ask for help, don't want them to think that they're weak, and most importantly, they don't want to be the crux of the joke. And unfortunately, it's causing too many deaths of young people.
Social media also affects how we view and perceive ourselves.
Most people see social media as addictions. They see it as a great distraction, especially to the youngsters. However, social media helps people to get entertained, use as their outlet, and to be informed. This is an electronic platform that could also help express our feelings, masterpieces, and one's innovativeness. We can also use social media into positive platforms through spreading news and information that can inspire people to become more of themselves and to become a better person. It is also a great deal to showcase something that you can show in person.
And also, you can publicize your thoughts and ideas that people can be benefit, as well as providing impact to change someone's perspective and views in life. Posting positive, personal testimonies, appreciation posts, and uplifting quotes can bring a significant impact to other people in the society. Through this perspective, social media can balance toxicity and provides more positivity.
With social media, with Facebook, with the news, and everything that we see around us, everything is so depressing. So we keep looking for answers here, we keep looking for answers there, we keep looking for answers on the phone, our laptop, but all we really have to do is look up.
Social media has completely changed by how people interact with one another, and we cannot deny the fact that it can impact society positively and negatively.
Therefore, social media is very important during this pandemic because we can access information. However, we should learn its limitation because it stands to interpersonal growth if it not used wisely.
People needs to change habits in using social media before causing negative society.
Stop sharing discrimination. Let's start sharing peace and love to everyone. And you should always think before you click.
Due to the increase of use of technology among teenagers, they are more susceptible and more vulnerable of many factors that is related to social media. We advocate mental health awareness and suicide prevention amongst the youth.
Social media, what is it? We all know that social media is a website or application that allows us to create and share content while engaging with the other users. Also, social media has created both significant new challenges and exciting opportunities. Adolescents represent a period of heightened risk for onset of mental illness, with nearly 1 in 5 adolescents suffering from diagnosable mental disorder. There is a lot of disadvantages of social media for the society, especially for the youth. One of it is the cyberbullying. According to a report published by PewCenter.org, most of the children have become the victim of cyberbullying. Since anyone can create a fake account and do anything without being traced, it is quite easy for them to bully on the internet. Being a victim of bullying has been consistently found to be associated with self-harm and suicidal behavior, as well as internalizing and externalizing problems. Youth who are exposed to social media content depicting risky behaviors, like drinking alcohol and substance use, they may be more likely to engage in this behavioral themselves. Content related to suicide and self-injury may also be readily available online, potentially increasing suicide risk among youth who are already vulnerable. Social media can cause death, not just by using it, but by following the stunt and other crazy stuff that are shared on the internet. We should always careful and limit ourselves on using social media to protect ourselves from cyberbullying, hacking, addiction, scam, security issues, and fake news that keep spreading on the internet.
What is mental health and how does social media affects the mental health? Mental health is a person's condition with regards to their physiological, social, and emotional well-being. It affects how we think and feel and behave. It helps determine how we handle stress related to others and make choice. It is equality as important from childhood to adulthood. Social media has taken over the entire world in a large way. Social media websites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter have become basic regime of day-to-day modern life, particularly for teenagers. Most teenagers has an account for each social media site. That means having 3 or 4 accounts to check multiple times a day. What is the mental effect of checking the social media account daily? Being on the social media can be detrimental to a children's mental health in numerous ways, from cyberbullying, leading to depression, anxiety, and insomnia.
What is suicide? Suicide is an act of individuals who is taking her or his own life intentionally. It is one of the effects of mental health illness. In the Philippines, around 3.2 deaths related to suicide were recorded per 100,000 inhabitants in 2016. Suicide is a leading cause of deaths among youth. Suicide is a serious public health problem that have a long-lasting effects in individuals, families, and friends, and communities.
The majority of people who feel suicidal do not actually want to die. They do not want to live the life they have by just me. According to WHO, or World Health Organization, 800,000 people die due to suicide every year, which is 1 person every 40 seconds. Suicide is a serious case that we need to prevent. But what are the causes or why people commit suicide? Here are the some causes: depression, family problems, anxiety, disappointments, and failure, and how to prevent these. First, know the signs. Don't discount their feelings. Look at suicide as a cry for help. Be a good listener. Encourage them to get help. Ask about their suicidal feelings. Don't leave them alone. Encourage them to see a professional, and know that secrets can kill. Often people who die by suicide don't want to take their own life. They just want to escape the situation or feeling they are in and feel that this is their way to do so. Most of the time, we don't want to die. We are just desperately unhappy with our current situation and cannot see a way out. It is important to speak about suicide and mental health before get into that part of journey.
When using social media, we need to remember the line, being kind can save lives.